Alright, here we are, 5-minute Kerbal. We're coming in for our landing on Minmus. In 24 minutes we're going to burn. That's going to put us in the right kind of attitude for a landing. You see this green line is our orbit, and this orange line is where we are going to aim for. It's right around here. So let's go ahead and time accelerate to get rid of these 23 minutes we have to wait for the burn. I'm just going back and forth on period and comma to speed things up. And it's just about time. I'm going to go ahead and start burning. In fact, I'm going to burn very slowly so I can make sure I watch everything. And you know what? That's good enough right there. So our line of attack here is going to take us right over this mountain here and over this ice field, and that's where we're going to be aiming for. But now we switch to map mode because there's nothing for it but to just go ahead and do it. So let's see here. We're going to time accelerate. Once we get to about here, we just have to just kind of eyeball it and do it. And the planet has moved underneath us. Darn it. Alright. We'll have to make do. Essentially what you do in order to land is you just go find your retrograde vector. It's on the other side. And that is the direction that you are, opposite the direction you're traveling, and you just start firing at your retrograde vector to kill your velocity. Okay, camera, we're going to hit V, changes the camera angle to turn it into the free mode. And if you want to click this button right here, click on this readout right here, it changes it from orbit to surface. That shows you your velocity relative to the surface. Basically, most of our velocity is going this way right now, so we're just killing that. Once this gets down to 0, we're essentially going to be falling straight down, which is basically where we are right now. Our retrograde vector is pointing at the sky, which means the direction opposite the direction we're traveling is the sky, which means we're basically falling down towards the planet. And you know what? I'm actually going to thrust us towards this ice field just a little bit. This is just one of those things you just kind of have to eyeball. There's nothing magical about it. Alright, so now we've got some velocity. We're headed for the ice field. When we know that we're good and certain that we're over the top of it, we will find our retrograde vector, which I have. I'm pretty sure we're over the ice field. So now we just fire. Fire to kill our lateral velocity. When we get down to 0, I'll cut the engines and we will be 6 clicks off the surface. There we go. If you watch our retrograde vector move up towards the sky there, we are basically falling straight down now. And that is A-OK with me. So you'll notice I haven't destaged yet. That's because this tank is not coming home with me. It's crashing into the surface. So why would I want to burn this tank's worth of fuel when I still have this one and I'm not taking it home? So it's basically just, you know, it's a safety margin, but as long as I've got it, I might as well use it. So we are dropping towards the surface at 12 meters per second. That's fine. And basically now we just play the waiting game. We can time accelerate a little bit. When we get down to about 2,000 meters, I'll drop this stage and we will get ready for a landing. Alright, well, you know what? Since it put us at 1x time warp, that's fine. We'll go ahead and hit spacebar to get rid of that. Hit spacebar to light the next engine. And we will turn on our lights. We will turn on our landing gear. Remember, you have to click twice. And basically, we're coming in for a landing at 60 meters per second, which is too fast. We want to get that under 10. So we're just going to thrust up and get down to about 10, and then hit X. We're just going to do that a couple of times over and over, and we will be down on the planet in no time. You can see this shadow right here and this debris right here. Once they collide, the debris will hit the surface, probably explode. Yep. This is our shadow. We are coming in for a landing right here. We are 1 kilometer from the surface. Stick with me. We are going over 5 minutes, and I apologize for that, but we are coming in for landing. I'm going to time accelerate. Nope, can't time accelerate anymore. Alright, I got to kill a little bit of speed. Back down to about 10 meters per second. Come on in for a landing, Jebediah. Look, he looks so amazed. But as long as you can make it onto the ice flats here on Minmus, this is not a hard one. The Minmus one is very easy, and you can do this. It's not very hard. There's not much gravity. It doesn't take a huge rocket to get here. And it's a lot of fun when you finally land, which we will be doing shortly. Let's kill some of this velocity again. Oop. We started going up by accident. Cancel a little bit of our sideways velocity. Make sure that retrograde marker is straight up and down. Perfect. Shadow is right here. And we're just at 6 minutes, and I'm sorry for that, but I can't help it. I'm excited. I'm excited about a touchdown. Alright, we're just going at like 10% throttle to slow us down, make a nice soft landing. Cut the throttle. Throttle up, throttle down, throttle up, throttle down. Just baby it a little bit here. And you can see the lights reflecting. That means we're close. And touchdown. We are on Minmus. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. You have landed. We'll see you next time on 5 Minute Kerbal.